So the last 3 years saw me return to my boyhood club, become captain and win my first ever golden boot. But despite being a part of the most exciting front three in Spain with Charles Ibarra and Nico Williams Jr., we still haven't been able to lift a major trophy. And with interest in my teammates from Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain, I'm not sure how many years we have left together. I'm 26 years old and I'm entering my prime years. This season is about to start and I feel like this year just might be our best chance to win something huge.
The new season is upon us, and Romeo Liberace, he leads his side, Athletic Bilbao, hopefully this season, to a major trophy. Now, we've seen this side go out every single season in the Champions League early stages, but they've used that momentum to play really well in the league. But the last couple of seasons saw them come close, but they've not had enough. But this season, maybe, just maybe, Romeo Liberace, Charles Ibarra, and Nico Williams Jr., they can lead these guys to a title. Romeo Liberace scoring again from a tight angle, cutting inside and shooting into the top corner. And we have seen Romeo completing and competing every single season so well. But this season, something is different. Charles Ibarra, Nico Williams, and Romeo Liberace are playing so well this season that the feeling is that this time maybe they won't come second, maybe they lift the title.
The season went on and we were dominant. It just felt like everything clicked.
Over the last few years, we've learnt from our mistakes. Nico Williams was scoring so many goals, Ibarra was scoring so many goals, and of course, I was scoring goals as well. But it just felt different. It felt different to the older seasons. The previous seasons, we'd get a streak of wins, but then we'd draw or we'd lose away. Whereas this season just felt different. It felt like every single game, we were able to get the win. Even close games. We played against Villarreal, and it was a close match with lots of goals, but we managed to get over the line. And I have to say, it actually felt like this team was good enough to win the Champions League. Although we were knocked out early in the tournament, it felt like we had finally gotten everything we needed after the seasons of heartbreak of not being able to lift the league title and seeing Real Madrid and Barcelona just pip us to the title every single season. This time, it felt like it could actually happen.
Athletic Club are having a historic season in the club's history as they lift the Spanish Cup title, and with them already leading the league by so many points, nothing is going to stop this side from winning the Spanish double. Romeo Liberace, he lifts the trophy, and the pride and proud love he has for this football club. He has been at this team since he was a young boy. He lifts the Spanish Cup title, and with the league just around the corner, can Athletic Club do the double? Take a bow, Athletic Club. You have made history and your city proud. Athletic Club pip Barcelona and Real Madrid to lift the title.
It felt like the entire city came out to see our La Liga trophy parade. After 9 years since my debut for Athletic Bilbao, I celebrate as their captain, as La Liga champions. I finished the season with 32 goals and 11 assists. I took home the Golden Boot Award and also won the La Liga Player of the Year Award for the first time in my career. Me, Ibarra, Nico, and Gonzalez all got into the La Liga Team of the Season. And naturally, all of us were nominated for the World Cup. And this one was big, as this year it was being hosted in our country. It was being hosted in Spain. The vibes for this World Cup were huge, as it was my first major tournament with the national team, and I wanted to impress.
We are here at the World Cup being hosted in Spain. We are in Madrid today as the Spanish play their first match of the World Cup.
And coming in here, of course, we got to talk about the stars. Romeo Liberace, Nico Williams, Rodrigo, David Raya, and Charles Ibarra. There are some superstars in this team looking to make the history. I mean, these guys are the favorites. They're the host nation. But Romeo Liberace, what a season he has just had. He is a superstar striker. Charles Ibarra too, he's a superstar striker too, and if these guys from this athletic club side with Nico Williams Jr., they're the guys that are going to be leading this side here. Goal! Romeo Liberace opens up the scoring here in the World Cup for the Spanish national team as he scores against the Czech Republic to make it 1-0 on the opening game. And his form continues. Iceland have made history here. They have scored on match day 2, but you cannot count out the Spanish as Charles Ibarra smashes the ball into the top bins, and that is going to surely put the momentum in Spain's favour to possibly go on and win this game. It's 1-1. Spain easily won the first game from the main man, but we see Pedri now coming into the box and he smashes it in the top bins for Spain to win the game 2-1, and that is 2 wins from the first couple of group games, and they will rotate. But Romeo Liberace and the rest of the team are looking very strong coming out of this group stage. Playing in the World Cup was absolutely immense. I mean, I'd played in some big games in La Liga, and of course we just won the title, which gave me so much confidence. But when we went up against the next team, we went against Germany, and I scored. I'd already scored in the group games, but the goal against Germany really sparked everything for me. But then Germany came back. It is 1-1 now as Germany come back into the game, and this is, well. We see Charles Ibarra gives it to Romeo Liberace, and it's a double for Romeo Liberace, who scores again. The whole entire nation has been hoping and waiting for this young man to come to life in this World Cup. I think we've seen him now. Lionel Messi leads his side out as Argentina look to win yet another World Cup. But they're against the host nation Spain, who have a few real good players in top form, Romeo Liberace being one of them. And already we see Nico Williams cutting inside and putting the ball past, and it's a goal for Spain, who are looking to win this tournament. Nico Williams put us in front against Argentina, and then the ball came into the box, and it was just so simple for me. I just needed to control it and then put it past the keeper. I managed to do so, and I'll be honest, this was probably the easiest game we played in the whole entire tournament. The Czech Republic, Iceland, and Germany were just so difficult to play against, but it felt like everything just clicked for us in this match. And then it was on to the big one. Well, after putting aside a great Argentina team, Spain face France in the World Cup final. Now, this is what you call a big game, but we're gonna start, and it's a penalty. A penalty here for Spain. William Saliba and Romeo Liberace has the opportunity to possibly score, and he doesn't. He hits the bar. Nico Williams to put it back into the box, and he goes out for a corner, and Romeo Liberace has missed a huge opportunity. If there's one player you would have wanted to have that penalty, it's him, but he's got to get another chance. I do not understand what I'm seeing here. Desiree Doué gives another handball, Romeo Liberace with another, he misses again, but it is Lamine Yamal who scores the rebound, and Spain go back in front here. Lamine Yamal, who hasn't played too great in this tournament, scores. Liberace runs through on the ball, cuts inside. Good for the shot, but it's a miss. Romeo Liberace not having his best game here. I don't believe it, Fletch. He's given it another penalty. Pedro Porro. And there's an opportunity now for Kylian Mbappe, who surely scores, and of course he does. And he does exactly what Romeo Liberace didn't do. He's gone bottom corner. Romeo Liberace, of course, he went for the top corner, the top bins. He's hit the bar twice. Kylian Mbappe showing him how to score a penalty. And it is back in now. Pedri now gets the ball put through. He surely scores here. And of course he does. Spain go back into the lead, scoring the goal 2-1. Pedri with the goal. What happens now? What have France got? How did he get back into this game? Unfortunately, France did get back into the game with this easy goal. I mean, I'd missed 2 penalties in a World Cup final. I'd played well in link-up play, but it just wasn't enough. And the game finished 2-2, and we were going to extra time, and I had no idea how this was going to go. Extra time ends here, and Romeo Liberace steps up, and he does score in the penalty shootout. Kylian Mbappe, he scores too. Lamine Yamal, he scores, top right corner. Dembele, he surely scores, and of course he does. A chance for Huijsen, who scores too. Theo Hernandez, and he misses. And Pedro Porro puts it in the top right corner. Elise, he scores, and this is it. Rodri and Rodrigo scores, and Spain win the World Cup. What an incredible game we've seen here from Spain. Penalty shootout, and they win the World Cup.
We had achieved the largest trophy possible. We were World Cup champions. The parade for Athletic Club felt amazing, but having an entire country come out to support you was a different level. After the celebrations though, both Nico and Charles told me that winning the title with Athletic Club and the World Cup meant they had hit the end of their road. We made a pact years ago that we would stay at the club until we won the title, and that time had come. Nico Williams signed for PSG for 100 million, while Ibarra went to Barcelona for 140 million. Even Gonzalez left as he joined Liverpool for 70 million to further their careers, meaning I was on my own at my boyhood club.
Well, it's almost sad to see this season. I mean, Athletic Club, despite the goals from Romeo Liberace, they're going to finish around mid-table this season. A huge fall off from the side that won the double last season. But the losing Charles Ibarra and Nico Williams Jr., losing the core of that team, Gonzalez too, has made a huge effect.
After a really tough season, I knew that I wasn't going to win any more trophies here on my own. I was entering my prime as a 27, 28-year-old, and I knew that now was time to move on to a new challenge.